Hello everybody, welcome back to Docked. We're continuing where we left off in the demo. I've been really stoked about this game, so a huge thanks to Saber Interactive for sponsoring today's video. So Docked is out today. You can pick it up on Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, on the Epic Game Store as well, for $29.99 and a deluxe edition for $39.99. So like before, we run the port, we manage operations and vehicles, we complete high priority contracts and repair equipment to keep Port Wake moving. We're gonna operate the powerful real-world equipment from massive ship-to-shore cranes to heavy-duty tractors. We'll earn and expand, take jobs and earn cash. We'll invest in better machinery, sign contracts, upgrade facilities, and grow the family business. So here's the map of Port Wake, and we do have another hurricane coming. Here's the job selection screen where we can go in and do some jobs, which we need to make more money so we can buy a new reach stacker, actually. Here's our processing that we did earlier to get everything in order. And then we have the vehicle screen. This is where you can buy different vehicles. And you can see here we have the STS crane, reach stacker, the straddle carrier, terminal tractor, RTG crane, and RMG crane. So they want us to go to the jobs menu and do a job. So we will do exactly that. This is showing all the jobs, but you can look at shipping or internal. We'll just go with shipping for now, and we'll do this one for $16,000. More cleaning. It's time to prepare some containers for shipment. To do this, you need to move 3 containers off the ship. All right, sounds good to me. Oh man, yeah, it's still a mess. Still a mess from that hurricane. Place a 20-foot container in the designated area. Yep, gotcha. And then we'll put the 40-footer on the trailer. Seems simple enough, right? We gotta make them proud. Let's go upstairs to this thing. We need to turn on, we need to lower the boom, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. We don't even need to do the lights or anything like that yet. But you can see it's all coming to life. Very cool to see this during the day rather than, you know, in the storm last time we did it. Let's close this. Actually, we're gonna go upstairs first. But yeah, I have been excited to play this game. And it was a no-brainer whenever Saber Interactive was like, hey, you want to do a sponsored video on it? It's like, well, I was going to play it anyway, so sure, let's do that. We're still going upstairs. But remember, we can take the elevator. It's probably a lot quicker to do that than to be an idiot and go up the, the stairwell like that. All right, we made it back to our lovely cabin. And we're going to start up the engines. I'm going to shut up. Listen to the sound of this thing fire up. It's so cool. Out we go to pick up these containers. Just like we were taught in the first one. We are not using lights or anything because it's not nighttime. We don't need them. Remember, you can always hide your little cheat sheet if you need to on the left-hand side by pressing up on the D-pad there. I'm using a controller today. All right, we have to pick this one up. And that one's at an angle, so that's going to be actually kind of fun. Let's go back a little bit. Love the sounds of that, man. All right, we're gonna have to move the pitch of this thing by using left bumper and right stick. Kind of like this. Gonna spin the thing all the way around. There we go. And down, and now you can see it shows us that little graphic there in the middle so you can line all this stuff up, which is really cool. So let's get this thing nice and easy there. There we go, just like that. Press A to pick it up. And look at that, we're back in business. And we're gonna go ahead and just get this thing nice and straight again by pressing left bumper and then just clicking in one of the sticks. That's the best way to do it. And we'll bring it over here to the designated area. Now you can change the views. We have this view here, going over this way. Really gives you a sense of just how massive this machine is, you know? That's what's really cool about it. All right, down we go. We need to move 2 more of these things. I personally like the inside view the best. That's just me. All right, let's bring it down. We'll get this little graphic, and she's on the ground. There we go. Let's get the other ones now. So this one's a big container, so we just changed the spreader size. Right bumper Y, there it goes. Just like that. Bring it on down. And we want to be careful. You know, we don't want to damage anything. You get a good bonus if you don't damage anything. All right, we got to move these containers out of the way. That's blocking that truck trying to get in here, so we're going to do that next. Let's go ahead and just put this thing down over here so we can move those. And it'll be easy to pick these up since they're all going to be nice and straight anyway, so not the end of the world. Once you get the controls down, it kind of comes to you naturally. There we go. And same thing here. We're going to go ahead and just spin you this way. I know that truck wants to go. Don't do it yet, buddy. Jeez. About took his cab off there. You dum-dum. Let's just move this thing out of the way. All right. We got you. We're going to put you on the truck without smashing into anything. I want to see how detailed that truck is. Nice. I like that. Okay, down we go. A little to the left. And back a little bit more. This thing is, yep, a little tough there. It's probably easier actually from the from up there, to be honest with you. There you go, buddy. There's gonna be another one we have to slide it sideways, and down we go. All right. What a unique and interesting job doing this, you know? I will say that. All right. Let's put you back to the middle, and let's bring you back to shore so we can finish this one up and make our $16,000, please. All right, let's set you down right here, and that will do it for this one. There you go, buddy.
Job complete.
Job complete.
Great job. Thank you.
Thank you. Job completed. All right, that one was a hard one, but we get our $16,000.
Great job. Now you have enough to get that reach stacker. So go ahead and order it.
All right, let's go order the new reach stacker. We're so excited to buy this. So you go to the second slot here. You can have up to 4 of these, but you have to level up your parking. So we'll buy it for $50,000. That leaves us with $2,000.
Now assign it to the yard.
All right, we'll assign it to the yard now. Hey, look at that. We have 2 reach stackers, so we can get one of the milestones collected here. Let's claim that for $5,000. Easy money.
Assign just enough capacity to the loading stage to fulfill the order.
Okay, we will do that. All right, let's add our second reach stacker here. All that.
Good job. Now you can tackle the rest of the first milestone's tasks.
Beautiful. So for this milestone, we need to complete 2 more jobs. The only ones we really have available to us now is cleaning ship and critical cargo. I've done critical cargo, I'm pretty sure, in the demo, but we're going to do cleaning ship today. All right, we're just going to unload 3 more of these. Okay, that's not so bad. Pretty straightforward. What we have just been doing pretty much the entire time, so we'll take care of this real fast and make some money. All right, there we go. That should be all 3 of those. Easy money.
One job down.
Got 13,000 for that one. All right, moving on to the next.
Good job there. Let's check our progress on the first milestone goal.
You got it, Pop. Milestones.
Perfect. All tasks complete. You've earned that bonus.
Oh, thank you. All right, we'll claim our milestone.
You reached the required
bonus.
daily turnover too. So just end the day and move on to the next milestone.
All right. That's the end of day 2.
So this is our business in a nutshell. Load and unload containers to fulfill orders. And since you've just taken care of one such order, we're about to be paid.
Ooh, gonna make some money.
Notice that our vehicles generate a lot of upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
So even with that payment cleared, we're still in the red.
Oh, lovely.
We won't last long like that, so there's still a lot we have to do before we make a profit. Get some rest. There's more to come tomorrow.
You got it, Bill. All right, we're going to end the day and move on to day number 3. Milestone 1 completed.
Well,
look at
with
that.
that, you've just completed the first milestone. Now
Yay.
take a look at the next milestone's tasks. It's time to upgrade some buildings.
Oh, okay.
Which means doing a few jobs to get the materials first.
Sure thing.
Tom, I've got to take care of something, but I'll stay in touch.
Sure. I'll handle the tasks in the meantime.
Okay, milestone 2. We need to get materials together to build what we need to out of this.
This job here pays in construction materials.
All right, we need to do this one so we can get the construction materials. All right, using the reach stacker, remove cargo from the designated area to unblock the gate, okay? Get rid of those. And then that's our containers to where they need to go. Straightforward. Ooh, it's raining. Not bad at all.
Hey, Tommy. How's it been?
Good enough for a hangover. You?
You know, I just can't stop thinking about your old man's plan.
Let me guess. You feel it's too optimistic.
Exactly. And that's a first for Bill.
People change, Mark. They really do.
Yeah, I guess. You are back after all, right?
That wasn't what I meant. Look, we haven't talked in years. Not since Mom passed. You called out of the blue and asked for my help. Who am I to say no?
Honestly, I don't know what to expect. Save the port.
I'll do my best.
Seriously?
No quitting this time. Not until this passes, one way or another.
You said it. Well, I better let you do your thing. Talk to you later.
Sure.
All right, let's hit right bumper X for cable mode. And now we need to pick this thing up with those. So let's select a point on the spreader. Yep, that's fine there. Nope, not you. The U. Yep, that's the one we want. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Pick it on up. From there. Oh, wow, that is a big cable. Big cable there getting drug around. We're just going to move it out of the way. And then we can get the other one with our... Well, no, we're going to have to do it with rope mode as well, it looks like, from what I can see. Just drop it. Nice. Oh, you get in trouble for damaging that. Oh, okay. I didn't know we would get in trouble for that. Honestly, I thought it was damaged already, this stuff over here. Well, you know what? You live and you learn. Now we know. All right. Trying to get used to this rope mode. It is different. All right, we'll select you. We can move this around on what point we want it to be. You to you, you to you, and then you to you, you to you. That should be better. There we go. That's kind of cool. We'll be more careful with this one. Don't want to damage it, you know. And then we hold A to detach all the ropes. I'm just going to put it over here by this and block these workers' cars in. There. Oh, man. Damaging the reach. All right. Well, my bad. All right, let's get out of this mode and pick up our actual things we need to here. What's that sound over there? Is that a siren going off? Remember he said that next hurricane was coming, so, I mean, it's possible. It is possible. Spin you around this way. Let's pick you up. All right, we got this one picked up. We got to take it over there. All right. And we have to go through the gate to do that, right? I would imagine. It's going to be a tight squeeze, but we can do it. I have a feeling. Let's hide that. We don't need that in our way. Let's bring it way up in the air here. Whoa! Careful. Oh, yeah, it's a tight squeeze through. You can bring it up higher than that. Okay. I thought I was cranking that thing up in the air. Nope, guess not. Up higher. There you go. That's better. All right, put this one over here where it belongs. You got it, bud. Yeah, now it gets more difficult, and the job damage is the thing I'm gonna be a little bit more careful about. I'm being a little too rough on the containers here, I suppose. Let's go back into our inside view. I like this view here too. You just see a little bit more of what we're doing here. Well, kind of, sorta. Back it up a little bit. That's pretty green right there, right? They like that. One or two objects move. They're saying it's good. All right, let's go get the other one. All right, we have to use the ropes on this one, so that was cable mod, right? Yep, cable mode. There we go. Yep, that's what that was. Okay, well, we'll figure it out here. You to you, you to you, and you, and you. All right, up she goes. I'm gonna go way up in the air on this one because I do not trust it getting through that gate. I want to smash it into everything like we did last time. That should be enough right there, right? I think so. This is one hell of a machine, man. I will say that. And we're putting it over here where A is. Now, do they want us to have it use rope mode to flip the office container? Oh, I see. We got to flip it over first. That's what they wanted us to do. Okay. I know what to do now. We'll do it right here. No problem. All right, let's detach all of these here real fast. And now we go the front one. We want the front one here to there. And we want this guy to there. There we go. Now bring it up a little bit and back up and roll it over. I see. That's pretty cool. I will say that. Detach all those. Now we can go back into this mode and we can actually pick it up itself. Now we can just actually pick it up normally. That's pretty neat. That was unique. All right, let's put it in a nice area over here. Boy, they're really making this difficult, aren't they? They're like, you have to go way up in the air and clear this container and straighten this thing out without running into it. That is the most difficult part of this process. But we do have the shimmy. You can always do that over to the side. Down she goes. Ooh, might have to move it a little to the left and right. A little bit more this way. There we go. I think that's what they wanted. That should be the job.
Finished this one.
Yes, we did.
Roger that.
Job completed. Spring cleaning. All right. Well, we damaged some things. We got the apprentice achievement for finishing 5 jobs.
To upgrade the shipping office, we need some materials.
Okay. Yeah, we know. So we hold that to upgrade.
Our container yard capacity's been holding us back, so I suggest you upgrade Yard B to a straddle carrier yard. But to do that, you'll need a straddle carrier.
Oh, yeah. And we don't have any money for that. I don't believe. Maybe. Let's see. Do they want us to do it or no? It's... Yeah, we don't have enough money for a straddle carrier yet, bud. Not quite yet. So, we can do this. Let's upgrade this. Upgrade complete. We have an office now. Woohoo! All right, nice. The shipping office provides access to orders dealing with shipping containers by sea. Wonderful. All right, Yard B is what we have to do next, but we have to get a straddle carrier, and that's going to take some time for sure. So we don't have task 1 or 2 or 3 done for this milestone, so it's kind of like just going to grind out some jobs is what they want us to do, it looks like. Yard shuffle, critical cargo, and falling containers. We don't want to do another one of those. We've done those. Yard shuffle.
A pair of shipments need to be handled promptly at Yard G. Load a container on one truck and unload one to the yard from the other truck.
You got it. We will do that with the reach stacker. Well, this is cool. Drive mode. Yep, we have to do that. Gotcha. Look at us go. All right. Let's go get it. Access to the trucks is limited, but you can always extend the boom to increase the reach. Oh, I see what they want us to do. Go around this way. Do it the old-fashioned way that we learned how to do in training. There's a reason why they have you do all the training, you know? They really do. Bring the boom all the way out. In, down, out, and down. Now let's shimmy it this way. And go down there. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it. We just got to move you this way, don't we? There we go, right there. We got you, buddy. Easy enough. All right, where's this one going? Over there? It's like a real dock. It's nice and tight around these corners. Very easy to damage things. That's why you have to have your head on a swivel, you know? Doing this stuff. All right. There we go, straight ahead. Bring it down, and I can always shimmy it over if I have to. Oh, there we go. Oh, right there. Can I move you over? No, you don't like that? Little back up to the right and left, and this should have us in a good spot for it right here. All right, that was kind of a pain in the butt, but I think we got it. There you go. Nice. Now let's get A. And we have to load those onto the truck, it looks like. All right. Change you to you. And we'll put you on that truck. Only 2 more to go. All right, let's load this thing on the back of this truck if we possibly can. Get it nice and straight. There we go. That's looking good right there. Nice. 1 more to go. All right, we got this one. And now we just take you back and load you on the truck. That's all we have left to do. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. So let's back up this nice and straight here as much as we can. Get this thing off to the left. And then we'll just boom this thing all the way out once we have it straight on. Like that. Yep, about right here. Bring you out and down. Might have to rotate it a little bit. We'll see. A little bit more. There we go. Almost to it. Almost to it. We did it. Nice. That should be that.
Another job done and dusted.
Yes, it is.
Right nose, thanks.
And we completed that job. We make 14,000. Beautiful. So there you go. That is a look at Docked. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's a unique game. It's something different. Once again, thank you, Saber Interactive, for sponsoring this video.